Not everything that you see in Porto is what it seems. Beneath your feet lie ancient stories, some dark, others filled with passion and madness. In this video, we will walk through streets with secrets that few have heard. Hi everyone, welcome to another video in Porto.
Cuando te vi, juré que nunca más voy a olvidar la ilusión de enamorarme de ti.
Now we are in the famous Torre dos Clérigos Tower, one of the most iconic monuments in Porto. I find this tower majestic and breathtaking, but also give me chills down my spine. And that is not only my imagination. A long time ago, before even the tower existed, here there was a field called Campo da Cossôa, or Adro dos Enforcados. Right here, where thousands of tourists now marvel with this beautiful tower, once stood one of the most macabre places of Porto. Back in medieval times, where you still clearly see the city's defensive walls, and all of this was just open land and people lived simple lives. Right here, something dark used to happen. This exact spot was where centuries ago those sentenced to death took their final steps. Here they were publicly hanged, and when it was over, their bodies weren't taken elsewhere. They were buried right here, in plain sight, into the hard ground, covered with quicklime. So, when you walk in the streets, you are stepping over in the place where they were laid to rest. There's a Portuguese expression that is mandar alguém para as malvas, or in English, send someone to the mallow flowers, that comes from this place, because mallow flowers grew from unmarked graves. More curiosities about this tower. This tower stands over 75 meters tall and for many years was the tallest building in Portugal. Another curiosity about this tower. This tower was built by the Italian architect Nicolao Nazzoni, and he was buried in the church beside the tower. And now it's time to go in and climb all the steps. Let's see if I made it, because I already told you I'm afraid of heights. But for you, I will go. Here I go. I paid 10 euros for the ticket and started the visit. Right at the entrance, there's a stunning room filled with portraits of priests. And now we are heading through this super narrow corridor. Honestly, it's a bit claustrophobic. I'm actually wondering, do I even fit in here? And now the church, Wow, this church is gorgeous. Just look at all the details. The other day, I saw someone say that old buildings were more creative, even without all the tools we have today. And it's true, not a single corner was left plain. Everything was decorated. Here we go to more stairs. Deep breath and let's go. One thing for sure, with all these stairs up and down, I have to get in shape. Since I started these Porto tours, I've been walking non-stop. We should promote this as a fitness trend. Exercise through culture. If I don't get fit now, I never will. And I finally did it. I made it to the top. I'm in the top of the tower. It was not so difficult, just a bit claustrophobic. And now we are near a place that we don't quite understand why. Praça de Lisboa, Lisbon Square. Why? Who had the audacity of give this name to a place in Porto? Anyone in Porto knows that the word Lisbon is not quite a good word around here. Well, but the name actually dates back centuries, long before the recent renovation. But we don't worry, it's only a name because the place belongs entirely to Porto. This place sits on the top of a parking garage and a small shopping gallery. Right on my right side is the Porto University.
Yo no fui, fue Cordelia. Ella es la que dispara fines de semana. Y es que no fui, fue Cordelia.
And at night, this spot is full of tourists, but also students that come here to have fun.
Para todo lo que fuera de para arriba, si valí, pala, se me borra la canica, el tamarindo se limpia, está buena. Y así toda la mañana se preguntan, yo no fui. Estamos aquí sentados, ya para un rato. Déjalo para atrás, que vaya lento, déjalo si quiere porque juegue, está contento.
And here was an old prison and also a courthouse. Today is a Portuguese center of photography, open to the public. And here was where one of the most famous Portuguese writers was in prison. And the reason it was for adultery. On that time, it was a crime. He fell mad in love with Anna Placido, who was married at the time. And while he was here, he wrote one of the most famous books of him, Amor de Perdição.
Ese amor que yo siento no se puede explicar. Contigo nada es cierto, pero no te quiero olvidar. Allá en tus ojos me pierdo. Tus ojos que me piden más. Tus ojos que me piden más. Siento vacío porque sin ti yo no siento nada. Eres la única que me inspira a volar. Te he ofrecido solo mi corazón, nada más, nada más. Espérate un momento y déjame imaginar cómo se cambia.
And here we have the famous Lalo bookstore. But I can't go today. I promise that another video I will show you inside. But I have to make an appointment online, and I just have in the next week. So today I couldn't come here, but it's very near the Clérigos Tower. So for another day, you will know that I will show you Lalo bookstore.
Todo lo que tengo, no busco cualquiera, es su maldición. De noche siento el olor, casi loca por tu amor. No quisiste mi calor, me dejaste sin razón.
So we came to the end of our video, but there are still many stories and many places that I will tell you and show you. And I really hope that you like to know Porto with me. I believe that I can give you a different view from a tourist, because I know many stories from Porto. So I really hope that you are liking. Thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next time.
Casi loca por tu amor, no quisiste